Hi, good evening. I just sent a co-host request now. Maybe you want to check. Are you able to speak as well? Okay, I see you've accepted. Hi. So maybe we can give it a couple of more minutes before we start. I decided to start in a bit early so we can have folks joining in and then we can just kickstart.
All right, all right. I
Okay. Hi everyone, welcome. Welcome to the space. We're going to start in a couple of minutes, so we just want a bunch of other people to join in and then we'll start. But thank you so much for joining in now. Okay, great. I'm really cautious of time because I know it's Friday night. So maybe we can just start. I'm thinking, might be good to like do some intros myself from DFS Lab and then we're three ladies as well, talk about what we do. I know we are meant to also be joined by the women in DeFi team. So when they join, we'll definitely have like a mini intro for them as well. So yeah, we can do like intros and then I don't know if you have some existing questions already, so we can also go through the questions that you have. And then maybe prior to that, I can give like a brief overview of the Stellar Surge program and how we want to also and how the Stellar Search program is meant to also support African female developers in the blockchain space. Let me know if that's like a good mini agenda to work with, and then we can just kick it off by introducing ourselves. You on mute? Hello, can you hear me? That's strange. Okay, let me just chat you up offline to see that you have your connection all good at your end. Okay. Let me see. Purity, yes, I see you requested to come in as speaker as well. So, I'm guessing you, yeah, I just saw it now. Um, okay, great. So yeah, the idea or the plan really was that we get to just introduce ourselves. By ourselves, I mean, I can talk about DFS Lab, what we do. And then, of course, the team at Web3 Ladies will do the same. And then if we have partners at Women in DeFi as well, can also do the same when they join in. And then I can go right into talking about the Stellar Search program and eventually have the questions that our partners at Web3 Ladies have already. So it's going to be more or less like a conversational style where a bunch of questions will be asked based off on questions that we've gotten from, the women in the community, and then I can get to respond to those questions. Purity, does that sound like a good plan?
Yes, that works. And sorry, our the person in charge of our page, Zia, her network is a little bit shaky
Yeah.
with the rain and everything. So pardon us.
No, no, no problem. I figured. I figured that was what happened. Okay, great. So let's just hit the ball rolling because, like I said, it's Friday night and we all want to, enjoy our Friday nights. So I'll start off with introductions. My name is Gift Agboro. I'm the head of operations at DFS Lab. DFS Lab, we are a boutique consulting firm as well as a private equity and venture capital firm that invests in startups that are building the future of digital commerce in Africa. But we also run innovation programs really centered around helping startups and the founder ecosystem, helping startups who have ideas and taking it to user validated products. So on our innovation programs, our strong themes are centered around decentralized finance, financial inclusion, building, a really solid digital economy in Africa. And yeah, so I'm sure a bunch of people might have been wondering. So, what is the Stellar Search program? And we'll get right into that. But I'm going to give the mic over now to Purity from Web3 Ladies to also do a mini introduction about Web3 Ladies, what they do, and then we can take it up from there.
Thank you, Gift. So, fabulous evening to everyone. Thank you for taking your time out to be present here and to get more clarification on what the program is about and what we hope to accomplish. My name is Purity Oganeochukwu. I am the sponsorship and partnership lead for Web3 Ladies, and we have over there hosting our page, Yet. She's in charge of social media pages. So basically, Web3 Ladies is a talent development and projects led hub. We are focused on building highly skilled African technical talents. So we do this by creating opportunities and fostering growth through some of our programs, like our fellowship program, which is our mentorship program, our work tool program, where we give out work tools to members of our community that are probably in need when we do have the what's it called financial capability, right? And then for our mentorship program, we do that yearly and train ladies on different tracks: UI, UX design, product management, web development, blockchain development, smart contracts, and the likes. And we give them certificates at the end of the mentorship program. We also have our technical community engagement, our mini workshops and hackathons. right? So basically, that's what we're all about. We're all about bridging the gender gap in the Web3 and tech space, and ensuring that like females are heard, and we're occupying space. So yeah.
Thank you so much, Purity. That was a really good explanation and description about what you do at Web3 Ladies. And we're really happy to have you guys as partners on the Stellar Search program. So let's get right into it. What is Stellar Search? Prior to now, we used to host what we call the SCF Startup Camp, and it was like a 5-day, design sprint program where we bring a bunch of founders, developers across the globe. It started out as an African program, but then, it got expanded to reaching out to founders across the globe, where we take them or take their ideas or projects and help them get to user validated products. And we also got to realize that, in Africa, aside just hosting boot camps and whatnot, there is the need to have that engaged community. And then we've been working with the Stellar Development Foundation on these boot camps for over 3 years now. So we ran, if I'm not mistaken, like 3 to 4 cohorts. And, as partners, we thought, how do we also make sure that we are supporting or helping the Stellar Development Foundation support more African developers and more founders who are solving problems that are really core to the local context problems that we have in Africa, and B, supporting them to integrating and building those solutions with the Stellar and Sorobon network. So we decided to design the Stellar Search program to meet that gap. So how do we ensure that these African developers get the support that they need in building their products with the Stellar blockchain network and Sorobon, which is Stellar smart contract platform. So Stellar Search is a program that seeks to build that community. And then under the community, we have the learning component where we host virtual workshops. We actually had our very first virtual workshop today, which is amazing. I can talk about that later. The other component of the learning aspect is hosting office hour sessions and Ask Me Anything sessions with members of the community, where if they have like any technical issues at all with maybe their project or their coding and whatnot, we have engineers and developers, experienced developers, who are able to answer that question. But the exciting thing as well with Stellar Search is that we also want to facilitate in-person conversations. In Africa, we just don't want to, which I think is almost everywhere in the world, right? We just don't want to continue to, get working on our laptops and not getting to connect. So we have the in-person or real-time component of the Stellar Search program as well, where we are hoping to, host road shows across Africa. And the essence of, these meetups and roadshows is to continue to build that awareness around the Stellar and the Stellar network, but also create a platform in a sense where founders can actually connect with developers. As we grow the community and as the community is evolving, we're getting requests from founders who are, hey, looking for developers to work with, scouting for developers. So how do we also create that opportunity where founders can meet those talent that they can bring on board to work with? And how can we also showcase the stories of founders that have built on the network? So the event really is to tick these boxes here. So have successful stories, founder stories in Africa that has built on the network. Come share their stories, see how they've integrated with the Stellar network, and also inspire founders and developers who want to do the same, but creating that opportunity to network. I know when I talk about Stellar Search, I talk about it with a lot of passion because it's something I'm really excited about. So yeah, that's a bit about Stellar Search. And I see we have Women in DeFi as joined. So I'm going to quickly send an invite to co-host so we can also have you on the stage. So Purity, I'm going to follow your lead now. I know you have a bunch of questions to ask about the Stellar Search program and how it's actually going to support, more women and female developers on the continent to